Hello, good morning and welcome back from a great weekend. And it was a weekend in which that we had a memorial for the June 3 flood and fire disaster that took place here in Accra. And also, well, June 4 was marked by former president and the NDC way up in Wa. Well, we had other focus on other issues also in the media and of course across the public discussion platforms. But today, for our motivation for the show this morning, we want to motivate you on focus. Focus. When your heart's racing and your mind is screaming, and your mind keeps screaming that I can't, indeed, dig deep and find your strength. Prove that you can, because you have not been beaten yet. Know that life is a marathon. Indeed, this is a marathon. You have to play the long game. You have also to endure the pain. Focus. If you want to reach that goal so bad, you will have to make sacrifices. So, focus. Stay passionate. Sometimes we struggle with continuing to focus on our goals. Indeed, many of us do. But sometimes the payoff can be amazing. Yet, we seem to have this innate fear, the fear of failure. Fear of failure to trying as much as we can. So please, focus. And we hope that you stay focused on your goal, because sometimes we have distractions all around us in our environment, in our offices, whether with our spouse or in our homes, or somebody who is just trying to throw you off gear and not make you stay focused. So stay focused. Focus. Today we're going to have great discussions. We have the Deputy Minister of Communications, who is also the Member of Parliament for Awutu Senior West, George Janda, is in the studio. He will be in the studio alongside a legal practitioner, a member of the NDC, Abraham Amalaba, and we'll be speaking on great issues because we know a number of things have been happening with the late Captain Mohammed's death and investigations ongoing, etc. But alongside all that, the General Legal Council has barred prominent human rights lawyer Francis Xavier Susu from practicing as a lawyer. I tell you, for 3 good years, according to what myjoyonline.com is learning. The decision to suspend Mr. Susu was reached apparently last Thursday after the council found him guilty of professional misconduct and contrary to the code regulating legal practice in Ghana. There's more, because details regarding the specific offense committed by the famous human rights lawyer are scanty. But a source is telling myjoyonline.com that one of his clients, Francis Ajari, you all remember him, filed a complaint at the council accusing Mr. Susu and his law firm of attempting to swindle him. The lawyer presented him in a compensation claim after the release of the complainant from jail after he was unlawfully detained for about 40 years without trial. And we know that he got that compensation. But apparently an agreement was reached, but the General Legal Council says, I lie. But the 2017 Basic Education Certificate Examination is also starting today. Final year students in all junior high schools across Ghana will today begin a journey that will take them further up the academic ladder or not. And this brings to the fore the argument about whether or not the BEC is necessary. So we'll be speaking to Dr. Prinsama, who is the Executive Director of the think tank, the Institute of Education Studies, and then we'll be live from across some of the centers in Ghana. And so we'll be looking at a number of things also. But on the show today, we'll be celebrating a legal luminary, a politician, and in 2011, he was the chair of the International Advisory Commission of the Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative. Just think about that. He was also a member of the Commonwealth Lawyers Association. He was also a former president of the Ghana Bar Association. We're talking about no one other than Samuel Kujeto. He's our guest later today on the show. So we'll wrap up with entertainment as usual, but we'll bring you the news. We won't expect that with sports because we know Real Madrid, as I predicted, they won the Champions League. And in the current era or phase of the Champions League in Europe, they have won it back to back. So just think about it. Benedict will also be in the studio to bring us a lot more highlights. So do stay on.